Good morning, everyone. My name is Anindita. Thank you so much for taking out the time to join us today on this session on Read to Me. In this session, we will talk about the following points. Number one, we will introduce you all to Read to Me. Number two, we will show you how Read to Me is used by both students and teachers. Number three, we will talk about how Read to Me has benefited for both students and teachers, and also talk about the factors that ensure positive outcomes. Now, before we begin this session, please note, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat box and we will answer them at the end of the session in question and answer section. Please move on to the next slide. Let us start by watching a short video on ReadToMe and why teachers and students must use it. Please do listen very carefully. Please play the video. Can you please check the sound?
Why is learning English challenging?
Thank you.
English phonics and pronunciations are very confusing. But we have a solution. Introducing ReadToMe, a multi-sensory AI software that reads out English text on the screen by highlighting each word. Learning with ReadToMe enables repeated multi-sensory exposure to words. This helps in word recognition and the development of pronunciation and oral skills.
When
ReadToMe is an extremely valuable tool for teachers. With ReadToMe, teachers can make their English class fun and interactive. Students can practice reading along with the voice.
one day when
Students can also check meanings and translations of new words in their textbooks. You might be thinking, why is ReadToMe unique? ReadToMe is the only program that supports the reading of the prescribed English textbooks. This means it is aligned to the school curriculum. And wait, there is more. ReadToMe can also help students learn at home.
one day
Students can use ReadToMe Student Edition Android app to practice reading at home on their own. Over 100,000 tests have been conducted, which confirm that using ReadToMe improves students' reading fluency and comprehension.
I hope that the video was helpful. Let us talk about the 5 things that we learned after watching the video. First, we all know learning English is difficult because English phonics and pronunciations are confusing. With ReadToMe, English textbook is read out on a screen by highlighting each word. Number 2, Students can learn new words on ReadToMe as word meanings are available in English, in vernacular, and as pictures. Number 3, students can improve their reading and comprehension because with ReadToMe, students can read together along with the voice and also check word meanings. Number 4, students can practice reading their English textbooks at home using ReadToMe Student Edition Android app. And number 5, ReadToMe is very unique because it is the only program that supports the reading of the prescribed English textbooks. Next slide, please. The ReadToMe software is used both by the students and teachers. Students use ReadToMe Student Edition to practice their reading and comprehension at home and also to complete the homework given by the teacher after every English class. And for teachers, we have ReadToMe Teacher Dashboard, which gives teachers access to ReadToMe School Edition that can be installed on the phone, laptop, or desktop or PC to conduct classes with ReadToMe. Next slide, please. So, the ReadToMe software is used and is also helpful, as you can see, for both the students as well as the teacher. Let us take a look at how the ReadToMe solutions framework deployed in the school system makes teaching more impactful and learning even more effective for students. In the classroom, ReadToMe School Edition enables reading of the English textbooks and helps students improve reading and comprehension. After every ReadToMe enabled class, teachers give homework to students on ReadToMe Student Edition to practice what has been covered in the class. After school, that is at home, students use ReadToMe Student Edition to practice their English reading and comprehension. This repetition helps students revise what was taught in class and also encourages self-learning. This combination of learning in the classroom and self-study at home closes the learning loop, leading to enhanced outcomes. For teachers who wish to improve their English proficiency, we also have the English Bolo program, which is a 100-day blended learning spoken English program that provides teachers a platform to improve their English speaking skills. Next slide, please. Can you please go to the next slide? Can you please go to the next slide? Thank you. Please remember, this is very important tip for teachers conducting classes with ReadToMe. Teachers must use ReadToMe a minimum of 3 times a week for each class and section. The key learning outcomes of an English class are that every child should be able to, number 1, recognize words in the textbook and read correctly. Number 2, improve comprehension, that is, understand what they are reading. Number 3, improve vocabulary over time. And number 4, improve pronunciation and fluency. And Read to Me helps achieve all these objectives. Based on various baseline and endline assessments, it has been proved that on average, learners have demonstrated a 50% improvement in reading comprehension after learning with ReadToMe, which is why it is critical that teachers use ReadToMe a minimum of 3 times a week for each class and section. Next slide, please. We will now watch a short video on what a Read to Me enabled class looks like. We also have some excellent videos from teachers and students who enjoy using Read to Me in class at home. I will now play the video. Please watch it very carefully.
It's everywhere. The present world, and it has become a part.
Nowadays, importance of reading is completely undenied. And to focus on these skills, an app is introduced to you, that is ReadToMe app. This app is a multi-sensory software which assists the students to read and comprehend English textbooks. This app makes listening to everything on your screen effortless. With these great features, your books can be read aloud on your device using your device linked text-to-speech capabilities. Book creator can highlight the word as they read and turn the pages automatically. There's a bunch of settings included in which you can choose a language, voice, magnify the word, control the speed of reading.
When I started to use this app in my school, I came to know about that the application is specially designed to make the teaching of English and learning of English effective. Why effective? Let me tell you one example. The app is containing various kinds of features, and all those features, they make the app fabulous. They make the app phenomenal. How? Earlier, when I was not using ReadToMe, previously while teaching a topic, I had to list down all the words on the board, and then my students, they were asked to copy them and to learn them at home. But now things have been completely changed. There is no need to write down the words on the board because students, they can learn these words with the help of this app.
Reading is to the mind, but exercise is to the body. ReadToMe is a text-to-speech grammar addiction for reading out loud and text in your browser. It's make listening to our lesson on a screen effortlessly. During this pandemic period, this app is helping us a lot. It is very easy to use. We can improve our English reading and comprehension at home. Earlier, when we used to read our lesson at home, we had to wait to go to the school to clear our doubt or meaning of the word. But now, with ReadToMe app, we can do these things on our own.
Thank you so much for watching the video. We will now stop for questions. If you have any questions or doubt, please feel free to ask. You can also put your question in the chat box. There's a question from one of our teachers. Thank you so much for asking this question. The question says, how many times read to me class should be taken in a week? It's a very important question. Please note, at least 3 classes per grade per section in a week needs to be conducted by read to me. Thank you very much. Okay, so there's another follow-up question. It says, do we have to integrate in our timetable, school timetable? Yes, sir. It is very important that you integrate the read to me classes, enabled classes in your timetable. In that way, it will be regularly conducted. It can be regularly conducted by the teachers. So please do integrate at least 3 read to me enabled classes in your school timetable. 3 read to me enabled classes, I will repeat, per grade, per section, per week. Thank you very much. There's another question. It says, do we need internet to take class with read to me school edition? Another very important question. Thank you very much for asking it. Yeah, so once read to me school edition is installed in your projector, you do not need internet to conduct the class. Only for the installation purpose, you will be needing the internet. There's another question. It says, how we ensure that our students are using read to me at home? Thanks for asking this question. Another very important question. I will request teachers, whenever you conduct your English classes at school, please do give homework to your students for at least 15 to 20 minutes, which they do practice with the help of read to me student edition available at their home, in their parents or elders mobile. They can do the homework at home, and please do check whether they have done the homework or not in your next class by asking randomly to your questions whether they have done the homework or not, by randomly checking whether they have done the homework or not. This way you will be able to ensure if your students have done the homework or not. One important question from Bunita Bhatti ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am, for asking this question. She's asking how to assign homework from teacher dashboard. We provide weekly homework through our WhatsApp messages. You only need to forward this homework to your students from time to time. Whenever we forward this homeworks in the WhatsApp groups, kindly ensure that you share these homework messages with your students. Do teachers have to take separate class for read to me, or they can take same syllabus English class in read to me? Yes, sir. As I have already shown in my previous slides, that read to me is enabled with your school textbook, Punjab Education Board's prescribed textbook, English textbook. So you do not have to take any separate class for Read to Me. Your school syllabus English textbook is itself there in the Read to Me. So whenever you're taking classes or whenever you are explaining any chapter to your students, you can explain it with the help of Read to Me as well, the same chapter. Thanks to all teachers for asking these valuable questions. I request all teachers to please, if you have any more doubts, do please put your questions on the chat box. And the videos which we have shown are already there in our YouTube channel. So even if you have any question or doubts, you can later on also go through these videos and clear your doubts, as well as you can also ask our team about whatever doubts you have. So can you please go to the next slide? I hope you all enjoyed this session, but before we leave, let us remember three very, very important points. Number one, please do encourage teachers to download and use Read to Me School Edition to conduct their English classes in school. Number two, teachers have to encourage all their students to download and use Read to Me Student Edition app on their mobile phones at home after school hours. And number three, it is very important, please note, it is very important for teachers to conduct English classes with Read to Me regularly. Teachers should use Read to Me in class at least 3 times a week for each section or grade. This will help students improve their English reading and comprehension. Next slide, please. We have come to the end of the session. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Read to Me. You will be able to see all these videos we showed in this session. You will also get updates of all our new videos when we post them. Thank you very much for your participation. Have a wonderful day.